Hello, today's topic will be about the life of Edwin Hubble and how his discovery significantly impacted the exploration of space. Edwin Hubble was an astronomer who was born on November 20th, 1889 in Marshville, Missouri. At the age of 10, Hubble moved to Chicago, Illinois, and grew up in Chicago. There, he attended high school and he excelled at many sports, particularly track and field. As a student in high school, he broke the Illinois State high jump record. In 1906, Hubble attended the University of Chicago and earned a bachelor's degree in mathematics and astronomy. While Hubble was studying at the University of Chicago, he helped Robert Millikan, who later won a Nobel Prize for his work in physics, as a lab assistant. After Hubble graduated at the University of Chicago in 1910, he entered Oxford University. Driven by his father's hopes, he studied law at Oxford as a Rhodes Scholar. However, Hubble wanted to have a career in science more than his father wanted him to. So he returned to the University of Chicago and got a PhD in astronomy in 1914, and he began studying the stars and planets in space. Although there were some historical astronomers who were suppressed for sharing their ideas and opinions of the universe, Hubble was able to freely create his own ideas and opinions of the universe. While working at Mount Wilson Observatory, Hubble studied the Andromeda Nebula, which appeared to be a long cloud of light for centuries. In 1923, he used the Hooker telescope to see individual stars grouped together, called a nebula. Hubble continued observing the Andromeda, and he found his first Cepheid variable star, a special kind of star that helps scientists measure the distances of objects in space by how it changes brightness. A Cepheid star gets brighter, and then dimmer, and then brighter again in a cycle. Hubble found that Cepheid variable stars in Andromeda are further away than the ones in our galaxy, the Milky Way. He had discovered this by charting how the stars change over time. This contrast in distance led Hubble to believe that the Andromeda Nebula was a galaxy on its own. He used this method to look at other so-called nebulae in the universe and found that there are millions of galaxies beyond our own. Hubble observed different galaxies to see how they were alike or different, and he studied their physical properties. He came up with a classification system to classify galaxies based on their visual appearances, called the Hubble classification scheme. The Hubble classification scheme organizes galaxies into two main categories based on their shapes, either an ellipse or a spiral, and is subdivided based on certain characteristics of each galaxy. This sequence helped to start the understanding of how galaxies develop and how the universe was created. By 1929, Hubble had changed how we see our place in the universe. Not only is the universe home to millions of galaxies, but the universe is expanding as well. Hubble proved that galaxies are actually moving away from us and are not staying in one place as we thought before. By looking at the light coming from different galaxies, Hubble found that the light seemed to be more towards the red side of the spectrum. It was clear that our universe is always expanding, and all the galaxies are moving away from each other. This is called the red shift. When a galaxy is far away from us, its light looks more red. Hubble showed that galaxies that are far away from us are moving away faster than the ones that are close to us. This is known as Hubble's law. While conducting research on the galaxy's spectral shifts and unique distances, Hubble also worked with astronomer Milton Humason. Hubble and Humason's research was widely well received, and Hubble's theories are currently accurate. In 1936, Hubble published The Realm of the Nebulae, which is about his research in the area of astronomy outside of our galaxy. Hubble never won the Nobel Prize in Physics, since astronomers were ruled ineligible for the Nobel Prize. However, he did win other awards as an acknowledgement of merit. In his later years, Hubble continued to conduct research at Mount Wilson Observatory and Palomar Observatory in California, until his death on September 28, 1953 in San Marino, California. He died from suffering a stroke that was caused by cerebral thrombosis at the age of 63. Today, the Hubble Space Telescope still carries his name. The concept that the universe is getting bigger is an important part of the Big Bang Theory, and Hubble's discoveries and observations helped us learn about how our universe began and shaped our understanding of the universe. In his words, Edwin Hubble shows the idea of exploring that is alive in this amazing technology. The search will continue, not until the empirical resources are exhausted. Need we pass on to the realms of speculation? That's all for today's topic on Edwin Hubble. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great day.